Hey, what's up? It's Cinemania Recapped. What if you buy your dream house after the journey of 11 long years of hard work, and one day that house sinks deep into a deep sinkhole? In today's movie explanation, I am going to explain the story of such a man who took 11 years to buy his dream house, and one day that house along with the whole building sinks into a deep sinkhole. Along with that man, 5 other people get trapped in the sinkhole inside this building. Let's know what happens to these people next. The movie begins with heavy rain on the streets of South Korea. Here we see a man named Park who has recently bought a new house. In this heavy rain, a car is parked in front of his house which is getting wet. Because of this, Park makes a phone call to the owner of that car, but he does not pick up the phone. Now we see the owner of the car who is behaving in a strange way. You have to keep it in mind that this man is going to be the most important man of this movie. The name of this man is Song, and he is the caretaker of the building in which Park lives. Park tells Song that he faced a lot of trouble because of his car. On this, Song says that it does not matter to him. Here Park's wife and son also come, who stop Park from fighting. Park has bought a new house in this area, which makes him very happy. Park is shifting his belongings to his new house. Now we see Park's wife, whose name is Min. Min loves Park very much. They both also have a son, whose name is Soo-chain, who is very loving. We see them very happy in their new house, which tells us that they love each other very much. Park's wife tells him that he should now learn English, and she will pay his tuition fees. Now the scene shifts to Park's son, who is playing with marbles at this time. Here Park notices that the marble is rolling to the other side on its own, which makes Park think that his house is tilted to one side, which might be the fault of the workers. So Park starts cursing the workers. Now Park goes to Seong and tells him that their house is tilted a bit, but Seong thinks his words are nonsense. So he advises him to get his unstable mind treated. Now we, the audience, see Park in his office, where we come to know that Park is the chief in his office, and many people work under him, but Park's behavior is very gentle and kind with his colleagues. Park's manager, whose name is Kim, congratulates him on buying a new house. Other people in the office also congratulate Park. Kim asks Park where his new house is. Then Park says that his new house is in Seoul. Hearing this, Kim gets a little scared because a few years ago there used to be industries there, due to which there was a lot of noise there and numerous accidents used to happen every other day. Park ignores Kim's words and invites everyone to his house for a housewarming party, on which Kim becomes jubilant. Now we see Park with his wife in a hotel, where Park tells his wife that they came to Seoul empty-handed, and today, after 11 years, they have their own house. On this, his wife says that all this is the result of his hard work. Park's colleagues give him a wooden chair as a gift, which he loves very much. Park's son also insists him to let him sit on that chair, but Park tells him that the chair is only for him, due to which his son gets sad and goes to his mother's lap. Now it is raining cats and dogs on the roads. We also see that the car parked in the garage sinks a bit and the glass of the door breaks automatically, which is a sign of a big disaster to come. We now see Park's colleagues coming to Park's house, where Seong is repairing the broken door downstairs. Seong starts telling Park's colleagues about the flaws of the building, which makes Park feel embarrassed in front of his colleagues. So Park takes everyone away from there. Now everyone sits and drinks at Park's house. Here Park sees 2 of his colleagues talking in gestures, so Park asks them if they are dating each other, to which Wong says that he loves Jung, hearing which Kim tries to beat up Wong because he also loves Jung. Now the scene cuts to Park's wife and his son Soo-chain. Soo-chain tells his mother that dad is not picking up the phone, so his mother sends him home alone to get some important things. Here the hangover of last night is still not over from Park's head, but Kim wakes up. Now Kim quickly leaves for his office in a taxi, but Kim forgets some of his important things at Kim's house, so he goes back to Park's house, which is Kim's biggest mistake. And why is this so? We will come to know about it later. Now Park's son, Soo-chain, complains to Song that there is no tap water coming to his house, which Song writes in his diary. Now we see Song on the terrace of his house and is talking to his neighbor. Suddenly, the building shakes violently, which scares everyone. The building starts sinking under the ground. At this time, Kim is locked inside the taxi and he starts falling down along with the car. All the things around the building start going into the deep pit. The building gets stuck in the middle after going into a deep sinkhole. Park calls out to his wife and son, but now there is destruction everywhere. In no time, a huge ditch is formed in place of that building. Kim is still stuck in the taxi, then another car falls from above and passes by Kim, seeing which his soul trembles. Kim's taxi falls down and reaches Park. Park somehow manages to pull Kim out of the ruined taxi. A rescue team immediately reaches there to rescue the people trapped in the sinkhole. Now we see Seong half buried in the mud. A shoe falls from above towards Seong and falls near his head, which scares him. Now some members of the rescue team go down to rescue the people trapped in that deep sinkhole, but then mud starts falling on them from above, due to which some members of the rescue team get injured. Now all the people trapped below start shouting for help. Here, Seong's son, whose name is Song Tae, is also trapped in a cabin. Now everyone starts planning to get out of that sinkhole. Here the rescue team requests the family members of the people trapped in the sinkhole to be patient. Now we see the head of rescue team who is telling everyone that there used to be a sinkhole just below the place where this building was built, and this building has collapsed in that sinkhole. Now the scene cuts to the people trapped below. Due to the depth, everyone is feeling cold, so Seong breaks Park's wooden chair, which he loves very much, and starts burning it, but Park does not say anything on this. He remains calm. Here the rescue team sends one of its AI drones down to find the people trapped in the sinkhole. But due to going too deep, their contact with the drone is lost, due to which the drone falls straight down. Seeing the drone, a wave of happiness runs among all the people. Just then, the building starts sinking further down into that sinkhole, due to which Kim hangs down after reaching the end of the building. To save Kim, Onju throws a cable wire towards him, which Kim catches, and then everyone pulls the cable together, and thus Kim is saved. But during this, Seong falls into the swamp. Now everyone starts trying to save Seong, but then Park breaks the window glass from behind, which causes the swamp mud comes out, and along with it, Seong also gets inside along with the mud. Then they all take him out after removing the mud. Now we see the same drone, which has been activated again, and it goes back to the rescue team. The rescue team watches the video footage captured by the drone. In that video footage, all the people are alive. Seeing them, their family members get very emotional. Now we see the head of the rescue team talking to Park's wife, where the head reveals to her that the last location of her son Suchain has been found in the same building, which is currently trapped in the sinkhole. Park's wife becomes very sad on hearing this. Now we hear a news channel in which it is told that there is going to be heavy rain tonight, and due to this, it will be difficult to find the people trapped in the sinkhole. So the rescue team sends down emergency supplies through parachutes for the people trapped in the sinkhole so that they can survive there. Everyone is on cloud 9 after getting the emergency supply. The rescue team also sends a mobile to communicate with the people, through which Park tells them that everyone is in a bad condition down there. Then Min tells Park on the phone that their son Suchain is also trapped in the same sinkhole. The officer tells Park that he has to find his son before the flood wreaks havoc there. Now we see that due to heavy rain, another building also starts falling into the same sinkhole. We see Suchain, who is locked inside the car. Now Park finds his son, who is locked in a container while searching for him. Park gets very emotional after seeing his son alive. Park puts his son on his back and starts climbing up. The sinkhole starts filling with water rapidly, and if the rescue team does not save them all in time, then all of them will die by drowning. Park calls out to his friends, hearing which everyone starts moving towards him. Everyone in the sinkhole was pondering that Park died while searching for his son. Now everyone pulls Park and his son up. Now the water level in the sinkhole is rising very fast. To save themselves from drowning in the water, everyone starts collecting things that float on the surface of the water. Just then, Seongtae brings a huge water tank, seeing which everyone becomes happy. Now everyone goes into the water tank one by one, but Seong refuses to come inside because someone has to stay outside to close the cap. So to save everyone's life, Seong puts his life at risk. Now we see that the sinkhole is flooded, and Seong closes the lid of the water tank properly. On the other hand, another building which is stuck in this sinkhole starts falling on the water tank, due to which the water tank starts sinking down. Now that water tank gets stuck among some wires, so all the people sitting inside the tank start jumping to free the tank, due to which the water tank becomes free from those cable wires. Now while rising up, the tank collides with a pointed rod, due to which a very big hole is created in it, and because of which water starts coming in at the lightning speed. That pointed iron rod is stuck inside the water tank, due to which the tank gets stuck under the water. Then we see Seong, who is still alive. He helps everyone to free the water tank from there. Kim puts his hand across that hole to stop the water coming from that hole. Seong moves forward to hold Kim's hand outside the tank, but he is completely exhausted and is unable to hold the hand, so he starts drowning. But then God, seeing his good intentions, supports him, due to which one of his legs gets entangled in the cable of the water tank, due to which he also gets pulled up along with the tank. The water tank now comes to the surface of the water, but now the water inside it starts filling up fast. Everyone starts shouting for help. The water container is now completely filled with water, and everyone is about to die by drowning inside, when Seong once again comes in the form of an angel. Here, the rescue team also sees all of them in their camera. Here Seong opens the lid and saves everyone's life. That's why I told you at the beginning of the movie that Seong is going to be the most important guy in this movie. Now we see the rescue team taking out the water tank with the help of a crane. Park's wife cries a lot after seeing her son and husband alive. Now everyone hugs each other, and with this heartwarming scene, the movie comes to an end.